Alrighty, some people are just now starting to join in. So we are just to the south and west of Chickasha, Oklahoma right now, going down I-44. There was a little bit of sleet at first, but now it is, well, not completely, but it is started to change over to some snow flurries. About maybe 3 or 4 miles back, there was some pretty decent sized snowflakes. So it's in the transitioning stage already in between sleet and snow. So the stuff that you guys can see on the ground right now is a mixture of that sleet and snow, the wintry mix. Right now the snow is very powdery, which it has a lot to do with the amount of moisture within the atmosphere right now. So that's why it's not sticking quite yet. So far, looking over at the grass over on the right hand side, it really looks like there's a little bit of a dusting of that wintry mix right now. But I believe as we get later on into the evening hours, it's going to keep accumulating, especially throughout the next couple of days. So right now, I'm kind of able to see in the tree line, since it's a little bit darker, that there is some snow falling right now, and I can even kind of see it on the front windshield here. Um, that it is not major snowflakes, but I can definitely tell that there are snowflakes coming out of the sky. So definitely looking further down, I mean, the snowflakes are starting to get a little bit bigger now. And obviously you guys can see out in front the horizon is starting to get a little bit more hazy, and that's because there is more winter precip coming down. So bear with me, guys, for just a moment. Okay, sorry guys, I was trying to get the weather radar pulled up so we can kind of see what's going on, and so we can see where I'm at as well, so you guys can kind of get a general idea of what's going on. So we'll go ahead and swap over to the weather radar just real quick. Just give me just 1 second so we can swap over to that. Alright, so as you guys can see, we're just to the south of Cement, which is still in that kind of winter weathery mix, but it is quickly swapping over to snow. So that blue area is where the snow is going to be, and then as we zoom out, you can see a big area of snowfall potentially. So we're going to be getting closer to that as we keep on going towards the Elgin and Fletcher area. So, I mean, there's already been some pretty decent sized snowflakes that I've been seeing falling here in the past, 10 minutes or so. But we're going to keep watching that as we keep on venturing to the southwest. So we'll swap back over to the front view. And also, guys, this storm chase wouldn't be possible without the help of Tim's Body Works, located in Guthrie, Oklahoma. If you guys have any body work to your vehicles that need done, don't forget to contact them and just see what their amazing team can do. They are a very talented group of people that can do some amazing things to your vehicle. And it's not just collision repair and stuff like that, because they also specialize in collision repair, but they also do a lot of upgraded body work as well. So anyhow, again, like I was saying, we are just to the south of Cement right now, and the temperatures keep dropping. It hasn't updated quite yet on the live stream, but reading here in the car, it is 19 degrees right now. So the temperatures just continue to fall, and they will keep continuing to fall throughout the weekend as well. But there's not very many people on the roads, which is great. Um, the less, the better, because road conditions as well as visibility and stuff like that is only going to get worse from here, especially just with this is just wave one. There's going to be two waves. The second wave looks to be a lot heavier, just because it's going to be a lot more widespread throughout the state. They were showing that it looked like it was going to be more freezing rain or sleet down this way, but from what I'm seeing right now, there also is quite a bit of snow mixed in. Again, it is powdery snow, but that doesn't change the fact of anything. What's going on, Cody? How's it going? So it looks like down here that it is starting to accumulate to the roads, and hit a little slick spot there. So it is definitely starting to get slick around here. What is my target right now? I don't really have a certain target area, Cody, but we're going to be somewhere in between the Cyril and Lawton area. So we might go down to the Elgin area just to, kind of get a little bit deeper into the winter weather. But, it's really good to see that most of the traffic that is traveling through here right now has slowed down a lot, because if you guys don't know, I-44 south of the airport, Will Rogers Airport, as soon as it turns over to the turnpike, the speeds go up to 80 miles an hour. So the road speeds are a lot quicker on this stretch of road, but since this winter weather has started, a lot of people have slowed down quite a bit. So we're currently going about 60 miles an hour, and even slower at times, just to make sure that, road safety is obviously the number one concern, along with everybody else around you. So you may be able to drive and know that you can drive in these inclement weather conditions, but that doesn't mean that the person next to you, behind you, or in front of you has the same expertise that you do in inclement weather like this. And that doesn't just go for winter weather, but that goes for severe weather as well. Yeah, Cody, so we're going to try to find a place to kind of just sit up and watch the weather conditions here for the next couple of hours as the storm system really gets going. So again, moving back over to radar, you guys can see again the big picture of where the freezing rain, the snow, the wintry mix of sleet, snow, freezing rain are all around in that area. So the pink or fuchsia colored area is where more than likely your freezing rain's going to be. And then, of course, your blue is going to be where the snow is for most parts. Like right now, we're in the blue, but we're getting quite a bit of sleet um, and even some freezing rain. And then up in the kind of salmon color is where that wintry mix is at. Again, the freezing rain, the snow, the sleet, everything like that. I'll be on Zello if you need me. Sounds good, Cody. Thank you for the help, by the way. So we're starting to get some ice build up on the windshield already. And again, it's now 18 degrees, so it's dropped another degree within the past couple of minutes. And it's very windy still, so that doesn't help with the conditions out here. So we're getting quite a bit of freezing rain right now. Ooh, roads are getting slick. So welcome in to the new viewers. We are just to the south of Fletcher. So again, we've slowed down quite a bit. Due to the road conditions starting to get a lot more slick around here. So on parts of the windshield, there is quite a bit of ice buildup now. So you can definitely tell that it is starting to stick to surfaces, as well as you guys can see that the roads are now starting to get even worse. Traffic is slowing down up here, so you can tell that these roads may have not been treated near as well. So there is reports of some big wet snowflakes near Paul's Valley. And we're going to get off right here just real quick to show you guys. So it went from decent road conditions to not good road conditions at all, trying to get off of the interstate here. And we're going to get right back on. I just wanted to show you guys kind of what that looked like real quick. Alright, so we're going to pull over right here on the shoulder here for just a couple minutes. But most times, I-44 is pretty busy, but as of right now, um, there's not much traffic at all. Again, that is a good thing that there isn't much traffic out at all, just for the simple fact that the less amount of people that are on the roads, especially with how the road conditions are deteriorating right now, that means that there's less possibility of accidents. Of course, there are going to be accidents at some point throughout this whole winter weather system, but that doesn't, well, I guess this means that there may not be as many as of right now anyway. Now, going into the workday tomorrow and the day after, for the ones that are going to have to be going to work, it's going to be a lot more difficult for people to get to and from work as they are commuting through the Oklahoma City metro and areas throughout that. So as you guys can see, again, they are going pretty slow right now. So that's great. We love to see it. Although that with semis, give them a little bit of room in case something happens out in front of them and they have to slam on their brakes. You would hate to be the next person behind them to run right into the back of them, just due to the fact that these roads are getting icy. They're starting to get slick, and it only takes a little bit of tire slip before you're spinning, doing 360s, rolling your vehicle, and even worse. And we'll go ahead and swap over to our radar real quick. So again, there we are right there. It's kind of right in between a little bit of wintry mix and snow, so we really haven't transitioned over to snow yet. And there goes a, looks like an ODOT vehicle going down the road right there, so they're going to start clearing off these roads hopefully here pretty soon. But of course, as we all know, it is hard to get a lot of road crews just because they're having to be spread out so wide, especially now because of how big this winter storm is. So right now, just sticking my hand out the window, it feels like nothing but sleet as of right now. It's a sleet freezing rain mix. It's probably what we're going to have here for quite a while. Um, but as you can see, that vehicle down there is looks like they're pulling over. Sorry about that. It is really warm in the car. Just trying to keep the windshield from icing up right now. But you guys can start to see a little bit of that sleet rain mix coming down towards the bottom right hand side and bottom left side of the screen. So again, traffic is moving pretty slow. I'd say they're moving under probably 60 miles an hour now. But yeah, traffic is moving a lot slower now, especially because they're coming over a overpass just right here behind us. So the other side of traffic is slowing down quite a bit for sure. So if you guys have any questions, now is a good time to send them in. Let us know where you're viewing from. And again, if you guys have any weather related questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them while I'm sitting here on the side of the road, kind of watching the road conditions here for the next couple of minutes at least. So just got a report that sleet and rain is coming down over in the Mustang area. So it has moved up into the Oklahoma City metro now. So with that being said, it's going to be freezing rain and sleet. So it may not be freezing to certain surfaces, but elevated surfaces, vehicles, so like overpasses and stuff like that will definitely be slick as the night progresses just because of how cold it is and how cool it's been for most of the day. Storm Hunter Colt, what's going on? How's it going? It's going all right. How about you? Oh, not too bad. Just hanging out here in southwestern Oklahoma right now, just watching the winter storm Hazel starting to come through. Uh, Looking back over at radar again, I think what we're going to do is we're going to move just a little bit further south, down over here near the Medicine Park area, and kind of hang out around in that area for a little bit, I do believe. But I will say that the winter storm is definitely in full effect now, especially in the southern counties, for sure. But yeah, so we're gonna head kind of near the Medicine Park area, showing the radar now, and see if we get a little bit more snow flurries coming down, and give another report. So we're kind of going back and forth with the National Weather Service right now. We gave them a short report, about 15 minutes ago, about how the road conditions are and stuff like that. So I would imagine that as the night progresses, there are going to start being a couple of wrecks, hoping that they're not going to be anything bad, but as we all know, not all wrecks are good. So no wreck is good, but definitely some worse than others. So once this vehicle passes, we'll see if we can get some of the ice off of the window real quick. All right. Hope you're safe out there. I am doing my best. So we're going to try to get back on the road here as safe as possible. It's definitely nice and warm in the car, that's for sure. Got the heat cranked right now. Just trying to keep the windshield from icing over at a good 19 degrees right now. So once we get down here, we'll probably scrape the side mirrors off and everything like that, just to the fact that they're already frozen over with ice. So just had a little bit of wheel slip right there. So ice is definitely starting to compact in with all the vehicles going over it. So hopefully before too long, road crews can come through and get a handle of everything that's really going on here. All right, so let's see. We're going to be getting off here in just a little bit. Not off the stream, but off of the highway here. I'll be right back. Alrighty, Colt, no worries. Alrighty, guys. So we are just to the north of Lawton by a little ways, and just to the east of Medicine Park right now. So we're gonna get off the interstate here. And then I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go west and then north towards Apache. But first, we'll go over here to this Love's gas station and get some of the ice off of the mirrors and everything like that, so we're able to see everything. So welcome in anybody that is new. We are just over here near Elgin, Oklahoma. We're about to take the Medicine Park and Carnegie exit. If we can see the exit, okay, it's a little bit further down here. So we're gonna go over here to the Love's gas station real quick so we can get all the ice and everything scraped off and whatnot. Excuse me. So as you guys can see, as we can turn our LED light bar on just real quick, is the road conditions are pretty treacherous already. Not able to see much, and then once you turn here, you can't see nothing of the roads. So we're guessing on on where the road is at this point. So you can tell the difference between the interstate and a state highway for sure. So we're gonna pull in here just real quick. Whew. Oh, I can't see nothing. We're gonna guess on where a parking spot is. There's one right there. And vehicles are already starting to get stuck. All right, well, we are going to get out just real quick and knock off the windshield wipers and everything like that. So we are safe on the road. So stay with us. All right, I am back. Welcome back, Colt. So we're going to step out just real quick and get everything squared away with the vehicle, and then we'll be back in here in just a moment. Alrighty, guys, so that truck right there that you guys are seeing is stuck. He is not able to get up the embankment right there, so he's having to back up and try to get a running start at it. And man, let me tell you, I just got pelted with ice. This is mainly sleet with a very, very small amount of snow. So he's probably going to get a running start at it. Maybe. He might just be calling it a night. Also, proper maintenance of your vehicle, so that way you're not having to worry about not being able to see and everything like that, like these people are doing right here, is always a good thing to do and keep in mind. Looks like I didn't get all the ice off of the windshield here, so give me just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back again. All right, there we go. Now we've got a clean windshield. For now, anyway. Don't know how long that's going to last, but we'll see. So now there's some more snowflakes in the air right now. But again, we'll see how long that lasts. So I'll show you guys where we're at right now. Let me go update our location real quick. So there we are right there. So again, hasn't quite transitioned to complete snow yet, but we'll get there. So there is our location right there. Woohoo! Clean windshield. Yeah, I know, right? Man, it is cold outside, and that ice hurts. It's not little small pebbles of ice. I mean, like it's big pieces of ice. So, but there is our location right now. We are just outside of Medicine Park right now, and although it is showing snow, it definitely is not complete snow yet. It is a lot of sleet and freezing rain at the moment. So, if you guys have any questions, d- definitely don't hesitate to send them in. I'd be more than happy to answer them. But I will say that if you are anywhere out in this area right now, um, it is definitely slick. There was one semi or tractor trailer that tried to get up this hill right here, and it did not happen. Um, he had to back up and find a place to stop for the night. So yeah, it's been super getting pretty treacherous out here. This road is not taken care of at all anywhere around in through here. This whole parking lot has not been treated at all with salt or anything like that. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna run into the gas station real quick just before we leave. So just stick with us. We're gonna get back on the road here in just a couple minutes and keep checking out everything that's going on. And I'll be right back. So stay tuned. Alrighty, we're back. Sorry it took so long. So, while we're doing this, our Starlink is starting to freeze over, so I gotta connect back to that real quick and turn on the snow melt mode, which is something new that I'm not used to anyway. So, let's get on this real quick. Get that snow melt mode working. Once it connects, that is. Oh, it's partially obstructed. Okay, that's fine for right now. We're going to go ahead and turn that snow melt mode on.